During a call between Conrad Leonard and a team from Nakivale, the team was very excited to share how they have been able to make an electric guitar using the Think to Prosper book. In March 2023, a team led by Conrad Leonard visited Changia Africa, a community-based charity organization based in Nakivale Refugee Settlement Camp in Uganda. The team shared about the Think to Prosper book and left several copies, about 1,000 of them, in the camp. These copies were shared broadly and were used in education. Please follow along and see how the Think to Prosper book has been able to change several lives. This is one of the testimonies from the camp.
Hey, Conrad.
Yes, hello.
Hey, how are you there?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we are good.
You're most welcome.
Okay, first of all, I work with NTJ, New Talents for the Best Future, and I work with one team of guitars here in Nakivale Settlement. Okay, I'm like NTG for the Best Future was created to promote youths and kids talents in Nakivale Refugee Settlement. This initiative was created on 2020. Yeah, and we are now building a center for where we will be working, and we'll be having some youth sessions and some a place where we're going to have the English for adults and some of our activities, because we do English, and we do English language lessons. Yeah, we have some training skills. We have permaculture and other training, and we have sports. Then, yeah, we are now building 2 classrooms. Yeah, we are now building 2 classrooms, and the problem that we have at that side, that we don't have the toilets. We are seeing how we can build the toilets so that we can start teaching, because the chairman came to me last time and said that you cannot be having here teaching people here without the toilets, and it's not allowed in Uganda. You cannot teaching without toilets. Then I said, okay, there's no problem. It means that when I will get money to come and build toilets, I can come back and start teaching. Yeah, the building is no, it's not complete, but we have put iron sheets, and there is no doors and the windows. But we can enter inside and starting teaching people inside, because it's what I was doing. Yeah, about the projects of guitar, I have been I think that we started working guitars. There is one man. I think that you say three. You saw 3 months in the video. Yeah, there is one Moses there. He was in the middle of 2 guys. Yeah, he's the one who teach us to make guitars. Then we are 8 in the team. Others are not around. Others have gone. Yeah, but we are here 4. Then I said that when I received this book from Eric, I was like, because most of the time I just spend it there with these people making guitars. I went there and tell them about the book, because I wanted to start from that side. Yeah, to mobilize them to being reading the book and see the way the book is very helpful. So I started telling them about the book. I tell them how the book can help and can change someone's life. Then we started discussing about the book. Before I go to that friend of mine at Sangano, we start from that side. I tell them the way the book is. Yeah, I tell them the way, if you can be practicing what is in this book, this can help us so much. Then I just we just learned about the first page. Is the here I'm just telling you the way I started teaching them this book.
Okay.
Yeah, we learned about learn how to achieve your goal. Yeah, I tell them about that because we had many we have like dreams to like making guitars like is going to be even selling on the market then Kampala, Mbarara, and the guitar that will be like when you play the guitar from Europe or from any country outside Uganda, you can even say that this I can buy this as a low price instead of going to buy those one for abroad. Yeah, we had that dream, and it was hard for us to say that we can start now making that guitar because we had a lot of days, me and my team. Yeah, we had a lot of days, and we said that how we can make this, and because we don't have materials, because for us we use our materials here in Nakivale, and you know that we don't have good woods, we don't have good plywoods, our materials are not good enough now. So that was the big challenge that we had to make that one. Now we said that we said that okay, I came up with the book and I tell these people that we can start it. We have that big goal. We have that big dream. How can you just sit on that and not thinking more and starting making this? Like even me too, I had like I have another testimony for that school for the center, but this man is going to talk much about the book and the guitar.
Yes, good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm by names of Ishimo Ismail.
Yes, Ismail. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I also work with this brother of mine, Mindo Mutundi.
Okay.
Yeah, so some days back, he just phoned me up there where we are working from. He just came with this book. And then he just came and told me that he has got something that can even help us in the future, that can change our lives immediately. Because I remember I used to tell him, because we could go up and the Wamze begin teaching us, but then sometimes we as youth, because we want to make it a big thing. So I could pass by his home, I tell him the way I see things can be done. But now we could just leave them like, let's just leave them because we cannot do it now. Now when he just came with that book, he had gotten one tip from it, which was saying that don't leave anything undone. Then he was like, Kumbe, we don't need to leave anything undone. Instead, we have to be trying. If we bring some ideas, let's try them out and see whether they can work out. So now, because we wanted to make it a big thing, as he had said before, we decided now to, because as we first sat down, me and him and some others then that we could read and then interpret the book. We make sure that everyone is understanding. Then we talk about every point that is spoken in the book. Then like here where we reached where they're saying that we had to divide, then to decide before you decide, divide. Here was like now because we were given, each one was given a point to speak of and then to follow. We see how we can solve these things because we saw that book was going to help us for sure. Now, as we kept on reading, everyone could speak out his comment on each and every point spoken. And now actually, there's where now we saw where we had to find advisors from some people who did the same thing, who achieved the same thing that we are chasing after. So that's where now we even decided to be using even internet there. We go to internet, we research and see, because our biggest dream was to make a guitar that can even make someone not even go to buy from outside the country, but instead we also export our guitars. They even go abroad somewhere, you see. Now, it was like we have to find counsels from those people who did the same thing. As we went to YouTube and Facebook, we could now go with our notebooks. We start writing, how did these ones work out? How did they do? Now we started learning from internet how someone can make even an electric guitar. We go to Muse, our teacher. He give us more ideas, and then we go to YouTube. We go everywhere. We go finding those ideas. Then we collect them together. I hope you saw an electric guitar that we made the last time.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, and it was working out seriously. It was a very, very good guitar. It is even there. It is really good. Though it is producing sound, is just very, very good. And then as we saw it worked out, uh, we everyone could see and say, really, the other book has helped us so much. Because if it wasn't that book, because I remember we used to get more and more ideas, but then we just leave them out. We could say, let's just leave, because here we don't have materials, we don't have things. Sometimes we even lack tools to use. But then it was like, my brother was like, no, we don't need to leave anything undone. We have to try them out. Even if our materials are bad, but at least let's try them. You see, then that's how we started doing, we developed our thing. And now, since we have seen that this point has really helped us seriously, then we are like, we should not even stop from there. We need to go beyond and see how can we still make other things. How can we make it look very nice? How can we make it sound better than that? And how can we make a very good things, a so amazing thing? So that's our dream.
I'm so happy that using the Think to Prosper book, you've been able to achieve this, and it is a good testimony to listen to by the fact that you considered the sides, and you considered the first side, which was focusing, and then the second side, which says divide and decide, then the third side, which says you seek wise counsel, and by so doing, you have been able to achieve this, and which is really so good. So from my side, I would say that is interesting, and thank you for your testimony. I'm so happy that the book has helped you, and we hope to see that guitar one time, because we plan to come to Nakivale in October, and that is late in October. We hope to meet your team, and we hope to also see how the guitar works. Thank you so very much, and that is a blessing. We hope you can make very many of them. And
Yeah.
he said you're having some challenges with teaching the same book. I'm not so sure how it works that side, but on my side, I would think even if it is on an individual basis, because it is on your side that you have taught yourselves, even if it is on an individual basis that you go on and on to talk to these people, it doesn't need you to be in a classroom to learn this. Even if you sit in a compound, you can go through the Think to Prosper book. So for now, if you don't have the washrooms, I would think you can always do the teachings on an individual basis. You meet whatever team you meet, whoever is interested, of course, you just take them through. And of course, I'm sure your testimony itself is going to help those people that you'll be talking to, because if you tell them what you've been able to achieve using the same book, then they would easily come up with the interest. So they would also gain the interest to learn the book, because the book has helped you on your side. So as you try to look for better ways of how you can have the toilets and the rhinos, I would think you can start teaching the book on an individual basis. If there
Yes.
is any person who would wish to help you, how would you expect them to help? Or maybe how would you expect them to come in to help your team to achieve your dreams and your goals?
If someone is really going to help us, we have first of all, here where we are working from, there are very few people that are buying guitars, not so. There are very, very few people that can buy. For example, that guitar that we made, an electric guitar, not everyone here can just easily buy it because they say these ones are sometimes they're used in churches, you see. Maybe if someone has got his own, maybe like this is woofers, these subwoofers, that's where this someone can play it. But now it is only bought by churches, sometimes by churches and other organizations like that. And now, because here in this camp there are very few, now we find a problem of selling them.
Okay.
Another thing is that we even lack match tools. Sometimes we find a problem. We find it very hard to do something because there's something we use here and we need another one to use that side. You need to use the other one.
Do you have the guitar right there?
By now, yeah, we have them here. We have some guitars, but the other electric one, I just left it at the workshop, at the workplace.
Okay. And then if you're selling them, how much would you be selling one?
For this one, you see here, it is 100,000. Yeah, 100. For this one, you just said at 100,000. But for those original ones,
This doesn't have electricity.
This is not amplified.
Yes, I get that. What of the other one, the electric one, the one I saw in the video?
Like the other one now, we are not yet sure of the price that we can make, but I think even 25 can be better, not so.
Yeah, 250.
250 can be better.
Okay.
250.
Okay, because I was
Now,
looking at if someone was interested and they would really wish to support and maybe by buying a guitar, how
yeah,
much that would cost them. But I think that is a fair price for everyone, even if, because for you, you're looking at churches, but I also know musicians also buy these guitars. Some people also
yeah,
buy guitars for their home use and some put them in museums. So you never know who really wants the guitar, and I'm sure they're going to buy from you. So all we can do is we can look for market. So marketing strategies. So how best can we market our guitar and how best can we earn from it? Because you say 250 can be okay, but you need to sit down and then see how much you have invested in it and you see how much capital you need to make another guitar. And let's say
yeah.
if you had some people who want to buy from you right now, because you will say I have one, but maybe you have two people who want to buy guitars from you. Would you be able to have the guitars, and how long would you take to have a guitar for them?
Yeah, now, if I get some people that they need two guitars right now, it would be very hard for me to get because I remember I told you about tools that we have.
Yes, yes.
For us, we are lacking tools. If we find it very hard to do this thing here, to do the other one there, but there are some some specialized tools that I saw. For them, they use just once. Once this one is made, the other one they use that one, and the thing is fixed right now. And for them, they can even, if we get a chance of having those machines, we can even make a guitar within 2 days. But by now, because it is very hard for us, we use only panga and the drill with like 3 other things there. Now, for us, it even, you see, it even took us some good days because it took us 2 weeks. It took us 2 weeks. But if we had tools, good tools, we can even make 10 guitars or 20 within 1 week.
Okay.
So you see, when you have tools, we can even make it a big company. All that we need is like, if we wish it is better if we got a market and tools.
Okay.
These things can make our work smoothly. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you too. And do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I do have, but yeah, even me, I have but me, it's not much, and I just a small testimony because the book even me has just helped me so much about building the school, because I was about to giving up on the school because I didn't get someone to support me, to help me. It was very hard since I just met this one. I was even in many things, but the book have just like helped me, because I decided to leave some things and focus on that, and trying to look for people who can support and put some little man to start building the school. But I really appreciate the book for changing and trying to help us. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, it's really nice.
Do you have that book there?
Yeah, we have the book. I do have it here in my bag.
How many copies do you have so far?
Yeah, remaining with one. Yeah, because those ones I have distribute them. I just remain with that one. Mine here, I just read it. I just read it sometimes. Yeah, I just remain with one copy. Yeah, but you need to do like, you need to send me your email. I need to say thank you for, because it really helped us so much. We bought this iron sheet, and it was now good, and yeah, it's really make a big change. We really appreciate. Thank you so much for that, and I really want to. Yeah, we are going to send a message on Gmail, or we can talk even on some of meetings, and yeah, we can even talk about it if you just give us the opportunity. Yeah, I just say thank you so much for the help that you did, guys. It's really changed, and I think that's when you reach at you're going to reach here. You're going to visit us at our center there, and you're going to see the way we have built. Yeah, and I think that you're going to see kids, they are trying to start from that side and use. Yeah, I think that it has just make a big change, because we had a problem of sunshine and sometimes rain, but now we can even enter in the room, even if it's not done, but at least than before. Yeah, we just say thank you so much.
I want to appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much for your time, and keep doing great work. The sky is no longer the limit. We can achieve so much when we are working together. And we pray that whatever you're touching base on, it really prospers, because why not? The book is really helping, and I'm sure personally it has helped me in so very many ways. And as you continue to teach your fellow members that side, may it also help them. Thank you, Mohindo. Thank you, Simon. So,
Ismail.
yeah. Thank you, Ismail, for your time. And we hope to meet when we come that side, most probably in October or November. With all that being said, allow me to wish you a blessed day. And yeah, we keep communicating. Keep doing great work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And bye for now. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Yes, we are sending now, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.